Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to look at a breakdown of the 2026 GKS undergraduate application guidelines, okay? First, if you are new here, please make sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on all notifications. And also those who are returning, thank you so much. Continue to help the channel grow. Please like the video, share, and also comment whatever questions you have. Okay guys, we are not going to waste time. We are going to go straight into the guidelines because it's going to take some time. Also, I'm going to make sure to skip some parts which I think are not so important. Things that you can read and understand, I will skip over and then go straight to the things that are very important and are confusing a lot of you guys. Okay, so first of all, let me address some issues that I got from the comments yesterday. Yeah, I have to say this. Please make sure to watch this video from the beginning to the end before you type certain questions in the comments, because I am very sure that you might ask some questions that I have already given answers to in this video. So please watch this video calmly and then patiently from the beginning to the end so that it will be easier for you to understand. And if you have any other questions, you can leave them in the comment section. Also, I got a lot of comments about the university file not opening. Unfortunately, I checked online to see if I could help you guys convert the PLDH file, or I don't know, to PDF, but I couldn't get any answers to that. So unfortunately, what you can do is to visit the university of your choice, their website, and check their scholarship notices. I'm sure they have uploaded there as well. You can find a PDF version of their submission requirements and all that. And if you don't, please simply email the coordinator of the university. You can find the contact information in this guidelines, the appendix. I'll show you. You'll find their contact over there, and then you email them and maybe ask them for the university file or whatever questions that you have for them. You can ask them, okay? All right. Also, you have to create an account on the GKS Study in Korea website so that you'll be able to apply for the online application when it's time. And officially, they are going to open the portal on 15th September so that you can upload your documents. I'll talk about that all in this guidelines. Okay, so let's go straight to reading the guidelines and then I will explain to you. Okay, so like I said, the program objectives, I'm not going to go over. We all know the program objectives. You can read the site. Let's go straight to the programs itself. So if you are coming to do associate degree, you do 1 year Korean language program plus 2 to 3 years of the associate degree program. And if you are coming to do bachelor's degree, you do 1 year of Korean language program and 4 to 6 years of the degree program. So it depends. If you're able to complete your bachelor's degree in 4 years, that is fine. And if you're able to complete your degree in 5 to 6 years, that is also fine. Okay. And this is the application tracks and quota. So for embassy track, we have 82 general, overseas Korean 7, RGKS, that is regional GKS, that is the type B universities, okay? That is 61, so total is 150. And if you go to university track, UIC is 100, associate degree is 30, and that is 130. So the total is 280 scholars for undergraduate. That is the number they are selecting this year, okay? Only 280 students. So it is very, very competitive, okay, guys? Right, so available universities and fields of studies, all of that you can find in the notice. That was the university file, which some are not opening, unfortunately. Sorry, some are not opening, unfortunately, but some of them also have the PDF file, so you can check that. But if the university you want doesn't have the PDF file, they also have Excel files attached. You can open that and check the available fields of study. And if you need further information, please visit their website. I'm sure you'll find more information from their scholarship notice. Okay, so now we have the universities and fields of studies plus divisions. For embassy track, we have general, overseas Koreans, and RGKS. So type A, these are the universities. Please go through that yourself. Type B, also these are the universities. So this side is for only embassy track, all right? Let's read what is down here. For general and overseas Korean program of the embassy track, applicants choose up to 3 different universities in any order of preference, but must apply to at least one of the universities from type B. So if you're applying for embassy track, general, you can choose up to 3 universities, okay? And you can't choose all of them from type A universities. You have to choose at least 1 from type B. And I always tell you it's ideal to choose 2 from type B and 1 from type A. You will get a better chance that way rather than going to choose 2 type A's and 1 type B. And for our GKS program of the embassy track, applicant can choose 2 different universities from type B university. So if you're applying for original GKS, that is the type B universities, you can only choose 2 different universities. At first, you can choose 3, but now they're saying you can only choose 2, okay? Because our GKS is basically type B. So you can't choose anything from type A. You can only choose 2 different universities from type B, all right? I will also make a video on how to fill the form, so don't worry about that. Now let's go to university track. Now, unfortunately, this time university track, they have cut down the universities. All right. So if you are applying for associate degree, these are the universities that you can apply to. That is Donggyi Institute of Technology, blah, blah, blah. And they are selecting 30 scholars for associate degree. And when you come to bachelor's degree, that is the UIC, these are the available universities that you can apply to, and they are selecting 100 scholars for that side, all right? Now, they're saying the UIC program under the university track provides customized curriculum and field experience through industry university cooperation focused on the fields of natural science and engineering. So, unfortunately, I guess this year for university track, they are going to select more of people doing natural science and engineering. So yeah, I think if you want to get a better chance, it's best to go through the embassy track, all right? And for those who are applying for science or engineering, it's best to go through university track. Now let's go to the program quota. Like I said earlier, embassy track is 150 scholars. I already broke that down in the beginning. Check your country and the number of quota for I think Nigeria, they have 4 people. That is general 2 and then RGKS 2. So it makes 4. And for Ghana, it's 1 and 1 for general and 1 for RGKS, and that makes 2. So please check your country and the number of quotas over there and see how your chances are, okay? It's not going to be easy this year, but just prepare very well, and I'm sure that you'll sail through. And university track, like I said earlier, 30 scholars from 71 countries, and UIC, that is 100 scholars. So please check the universities here and their departments, okay? Yep. So now let's go to the eligibility. That is something that is so important. We have already spoken about the eligibility, all right? So applicants must hold citizenship of NI designated countries that are invited to take part in the GKS program. However, UIC program is open to all countries around the world. So for GKS, you have to be part of the countries that are selected, but if you're applying for the UIC program, that is applied to all countries in the world, all right? Next is applicants' parents or legal guardians must hold citizenship from another country other than Korea. If applicant or their parents hold dual citizenship, one who has Korean citizenship and citizenship of another country, such applicant is not eligible to apply. All right, so as normal, as always, please, you can only have your citizenship from your country, okay? You can't use dual citizenship to apply here, so you must be a citizen of one of the selected countries. Applicants and their parents who had previously held Korean citizenship must admit documentation issued by the Korean government. This side I don't think is so important. Can we skip this side and then go to the most important part, okay? Level of education. So if you're applying for a bachelor's degree program, it is for applicants who graduated or are expected to graduate from a high school or from an associate degree program, okay? An associate degree program is for applicants who graduated or are expected to graduate from a high school. So if you're applying for bachelor's degree, you can apply with your high school certificate or associate degree certificate. If you're applying for associate degree, you can apply with your high school certificate, okay, and your transcripts. Some people ask me what a transcript is. Please, I beg you, Google what it is. There are some questions that I'm not going to respond to in the comment section anymore. All right. Now, applicants who have bachelor's degree cannot apply. Applicants who have associate degree can only apply to a bachelor's degree program. If you already have a bachelor's degree, please wait and apply for master's or PhD for master's next year. Yeah, you can't have a bachelor's degree and apply again, unfortunately. And applicants who are expected to graduate as of December 31st, 2025 must first submit a certificate of expected graduation at the time of application. If such applicants pass the first round of selection, they must submit a graduation certificate or degree certificate and a transcript by December 31st, 2025. Failure to do so will result in the cancellation of your acceptance. So if you are expected to graduate as a high schooler or associate degree holder, you can apply with an expected graduation certificate from your school, okay? But if you are able to sail through the scholarship, you have to provide the certificate itself, okay? The certificate and your transcript by December 31st. So if you know you can't graduate by December 31st, or if your graduation is going to extend to next year, unfortunately, you have to wait and apply next year, all right? Also, applicants who submit their provisional certificates, graduation certificate will be considered as applicants who are expected to graduate. So if you have a provisional graduation certificate, they will consider it as an expected graduation document, okay? So you still have to provide the graduation document itself by December 31st. Now let's go to the grades. So we already know the cutoff point is 80%, all right? CGPA 80%. If you don't have the 80%, you have to be ranked within the top 20% of your class. So you have to get a letter from your school showing that you were part of the 20% within your class, all right? An equivalent is you must have 2.64 out of 4.0, 2.8 out of 4.3, 2.9 out of 4.5, and 3.23 out of 5, okay, to be able to apply for the scholarship. Previous degree program for associate degree program applicants, high school program. Let's skip this side, okay. If an applicant holds a transcript that does not provide CGPA information or is unable to convert his or her grade into any one of the accepted GPA scales, then the applicant must submit additional documents officially issued by their universities or schools describing the institution's grading system. And applicants who are expected to graduate should calculate the most recent CGPA at the time of application. Okay, so if you don't have any of these CGPA scales, then you have to get a letter from your school showing how their grading system is, okay? And you have to also calculate the most recent CGPA of your transcript, okay? And use that to apply. Then age, you must be under 25 years to apply for this scholarship. All applicants must be in good health. Let's skip this side. Yes, so all applicants must have no grounds for disqualification. Example, criminal history for overseas travel. Restrictions, a person who has graduated or is expected to graduate from a Korean high school. So if you schooled here, you can't apply. Guys, I'm going to skip this side because it's not really important. Yeah, I'm sure you will understand this side. Let's just skip this side and go to the most important part, okay? That is you applying online this year. I know it is confusing a lot of you, so we are going to go through that. So they say that online application is through the Study in Korea website. Now they are going to open the official portal for online application from 15th September to the deadline that they have indicated in these guidelines. They have indicated a deadline for each track, okay, university and then embassy track. So you have to first go to the Study in Korea website and then register a membership on the website. When you go to the GKS website, you can see on the top right corner they have login or create join or something. Yeah, you have to click on that and then create a membership. Okay, it's very easy, it's not difficult. You just have to register your email and then you set up a password and that's it. Yeah, so maybe I will make another video on how to do that. So if you don't know how to do it, it's okay. I'll try to make another video showing you how to create a membership on the Study in Korea website. Then after registering membership on the website, proceed with the application process by filling out the required sections and uploading the necessary documents. If a university requires additional documents, applicants must submit those documents directly to the university. So maybe your university might require a portfolio. If you're applying for art or something, you have to submit that to the university directly, maybe through email or something. I don't know, but I just know that the first part is through online. The second part, you have to submit the documents to the university or the embassy that you apply to, but only if you are selected after the online application. Okay, so first, applicants must check additional restrictions or eligibility set by each degree university. Please check if there is any additional eligibility set by each university or department. So the university file, which unfortunately won't open, is where you can see if the university you're applying to has extra requirements. Okay, but also, like I said earlier, you can just email them directly and ask them, or go to their website and you'll find the information over there. All GKS scholars should achieve topic 3 by to proceed to their degree program. However, some departments of degree universities must have additional requirements. Example, topic level 4 for enrollment. Like I said, please read the university files or go to their website. You see their departments and the requirements for language. You don't have to have topic or IELTS before you apply for the scholarship, okay? It's not compulsory, but if you have it, it also helps. Okay, scholars whose Korean language program is delayed, return after a leave of absence, must check if their degree program is only available to start at a certain period of time. Okay, I'm going to skip this side because it's not important. All right, so let's go here. Application and selection. First of all, embassy track. The first round is the online one. Both university track and embassy track, they will do the first round, which is the online. And if you are selected, then you send your documents to them and then they'll recommend you to NID. They also send your document to NID. Okay. Then application documents of recommended candidates arrive at NID. Like I said, they'll send your documents there and NID will also go through and then break it down and select the ones that they want. After, they will announce those who were successful, and of course they will also send your documents to the universities that you apply to. That is NID. They will send your documents to them and you get your final announcements later. University track is simple. You do the first one online, then your university recommends you, and NID will also do their deliberations, and if they select you, then second round of selection university, you guys will be announced as those who were selected for university track, and you just have to wait for them to finish with the embassy track, and they will announce both of you at the set dates that they are going to announce the final list. All right. Okay, so let's go through the selection schedule. Like you can see here, embassy track, the online applications open by September 30th, for university track by October 31st. Evaluation, that is the first one online. If you're successful, they open by October 17th, and for the university track, results announcement will be by November 14th. And document submission, that is after you pass the online one, you have to submit your document to the embassy track, to the embassy that you apply to, or to the university that you apply to. If you are successful with the online one, okay, then you send your documents to them, and the dates are written here. And the results announcement by late November, that is for embassy track. And also third round selection, they will do that. They will send your documents to the university that you apply to, okay, by December 26th. And the final one will be announced January 9th. Then university track, results announcement by November 14th. Applications arrive at NID by November 28th. and result announcement by mid-December. Then together with the embassy track, they will announce the final list in January 9th, 2026. Okay. Now, they have said that the above schedule is subject to change during the application process, and university track schedule has been adjusted to allow unsuccessful first round embassy track applicants to apply again. So if you're applying if you apply for embassy track and you fail the online application, you can now go and apply through the embassy track as well. Okay. Only if you don't pass the embassy track the first round, then you can apply for university track, but you cannot apply for both at the same time. You'll be disqualified. Okay. Right. Now let's go through the SIDA selection timeline. Like I said, please create a membership on the GKS website, and they will open the application on Monday, September 15th from the Study in Korea website. I'm sure they will announce a notice, and you can click the link and go and upload your documents. All right. And they have said that for embassy track, Monday, September 15th, the application will be open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can only submit your document from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay. And the time is based on Korean time. So make sure you check the time difference between your country and Korea so that you do not go and submit the document outside the time that they have allocated. You might have problems. So please follow the instructions. This side I'm not going to go through again because I've already explained it above. So I'm not going to go through this side as well. All I can say is if you fail the embassy tracks online application, you can apply for the university track, okay, later after they have announced those who have been successful and those who have not been successful. Okay, so it is each applicant's responsibility to check important notices posted on Study in Korea website. NI do not inform applicants individually of each round of selection results. Final acceptance status can be checked on my page of the Study in Korea system. So after you have registered yourself on the Korean website, now you can go to my page to check notifications and all that. That is to show if you have been successful or not. All right. And I'm sure they'll be releasing list of those who have also been successful. So don't worry about that. Now let's go through the documents to submit. I'll make another video again explaining the documents because I don't want this video to be extremely long. Okay. So first of all, you have to fill the application form. That is part of the documents that are attached in the scholarship announcement. All right. Also, your personal statement. They have written here, okay, how you should do it. Fill out directly on the system, okay, and print the form and have the signature when you have been selected after the online application. So although they have attached the application form to the GKS documents, you can fill them on your computer, okay. Put it down for now so that when they open the online portal, you can just look at what you have done, maybe copy and just paste in the system, okay? You are going to fill the forms in the system online. And when you are selected at the end, then you can print the form and sign it, all right? Print it, sign it, then you submit to the embassy or the university that you apply to. So like I said, I will do another video explaining that, but let's just go through the documents that you have to submit. So 1 is the application form, 2 is the personal statement, 3 is the study plan, 4 is recommenders information. Okay, that is only those who pass the first screening are required to submit the sealed recommendation letter to the respective first round selection institution. So first, you have to just input the recommenders information. The person who is going to recommend you, you have to fill their information in the online system, okay? You just have to put their names, their contacts, and where they work and their position in the online system. When you are successful after the first round, then you will be required to get the letter from them directly, physically. They have to write the letter, sign it, and then put it in an envelope, give it to you, add it to the document, and you submit to the embassy or the university. Okay. Now, so next is Form 5, applicant's agreement. All of that you have to fill directly in the system. When you are done, you print it and you sign it. Now let's go to this side. You see why they have highlighted this side? It's very important. They are required certificate. And submit with apostille or consular confirmation. Some people are misreading certain parts of the guidelines, okay? You must submit these documents that they have highlighted here with apostille or consular confirmation, okay? So if you don't know which document to apostille or consular confirm, these are the ones they have highlighted for you. Okay, one is proof of citizenship, that is applicant and parent, and proof of family relation. Here, I always say, it's easy for you if you use your birth certificate. It's like killing two birds with one stone. Use your birth certificate to show your citizenship and also the relationship between you and your parents, okay? Because on your birth certificate, they have indicated your parents' names and their citizenships in the birth certificate. All you can do is to add photocopies of their passports or their national identification cards. That is all. Your birth certificate plus their national IDs or their passport. That is all. And your birth certificate, you must consular confirm or apostille a copy, a certified true copy of that. Please do not submit your original birth certificate because they will not return any document to you. All the documents that they have highlighted here, do not submit the original document. Simply do apostille or consular confirmation of their copies, okay? Right. Then they are saying that high school graduation certificate or certificate of expected graduation, academic transcript of high school curriculum, then graduation certificate or certificate of expected graduation of associate degree program, and your academic transcript of associate degree program, proof of overseas Korean documents, proof of Korean citizenship renunciation document, and proof of Korean veteran war veterans descendants. Okay, so these ones are optional. The associate degree program document and transcript, those sites are optional, but if you are going to submit them, you must consular confirm or apostille copies of them. All right. But the required ones are for the high school graduation certificate and transcript and the proof of your citizenship for you and your parents. Okay, but I said just make a certified true copy of your birth certificate and apostille or consular confirm that. Then just add your parents' copies of their passports or their national IDs. Okay, other documents are also optional. That is a score report of your valid topic or English proficiency. It is not compulsory. So online, you just have to enter the details of your report card online and just upload a scanned copy. And after you pass the first round, you have to submit the original or English proficiency or a copy. Okay, it doesn't matter. I think you have to, topic, you have to submit the original. And then for English proficiency, you can just submit a copy of that. Then copy of awards and other certificates, it's also optional. And applicant's passport is also optional, okay? But it's ideal to have a passport when you are applying, okay? You don't know what will happen. Because sometimes in some countries, it takes a lot of time to make the applicant's passport. So please make sure you have a passport when you're applying. It's ideal, but it's not compulsory. Okay, now document preparation for application. GKS applicant agreements, application form, personal statement, study plan, personal medical assessment, recommendation document. They have put an asterisk there because those are required documents. And here, recommendation documents, recommended information. What you have to do is to just put the recommendation information over there. And when you pass, you now have to submit the letter itself plus the document that you have printed to the embassy or to the university, okay? Then required certificates, graduation or expected graduate certificates, academic transcript, proof of citizenship, and proof of overseas Korean documents. I've already gone through this. I'm not going to go over there again. Application document for the first round selection. Yes, you have to, like I said, you have to submit that online through the Korean website, and afterwards you submit your document to the institution that you apply to, whether it's a university or the Korean embassy in your country. Then they will forward it to NIIED, okay? So let's see here. All forms must be filled in English or Korean with applicant's original handwritten signature. So with the signature, after you pass the first round, like I said, you have to print the document out and you sign, okay? You sign with a pen, all right? That's what they're saying. So yeah, that's what they've written here. Submit the original recommended information form and the recommendation letter, okay? So after you have filled the recommended information online, you'll print that as well. Give it to your recommender for him to also sign or something. Attach it to the recommendation letter that he writes. Put them all in one envelope, seal it and sign across the flap and give it back to you. Then you can add it to the document and submit to the Korean embassy or the university, okay? Now this year they have changed something. The number of documents to submit. At first, if you're applying through the embassy track, you were supposed to submit 4 sets of documents. That is 1 original and 3 copies. But this time around, they are saying you must submit 1 original document, okay? 1 original document of your application forms and also of your required documents like the certificate of graduation, transcript. Those are the documents that you have to submit. And when they say original documents, for the application documents, the original document that you filled online, you just print it out. And with your graduation certificate and all those things, like I said earlier, please don't submit your original documents. Simply make consular confirmed documents, consular confirmed or apostilled copies of those original documents, okay? And when you do those consular confirmed copies, they become your original documents. You submit those instead, okay? I'll make another video because I know some of you will still not understand this. If your all documents must be written in English or Korean and must be apostilled, all documents written in English or Korean must be apostilled or consular confirmed. That is for your birth certificate and those things, okay? And documents written in other languages must be translated and also consular confirmed or apostilled. Yeah, okay, let's skip this side. Let's go through. Yeah, things to note when preparing application documents. Guys, this side is quite simple. I'm sure you will understand. I don't want this video to be very, very long, like I said. If any of the required documents are not submitted, or if any of the application forms are submitted without the applicant's signature, they will disregard it, okay? So please read this side and understand it very well. Simple photocopies or notarized copies of the apostilled or consular confirmed documents are not accepted. So after you have done the apostilling or consular confirmation, you must submit those original consular confirmed documents, okay, or the apostilled document. Don't make photocopies of the consular confirmation and submit that because they will disregard it. Simply submit the consular confirmed document, okay? That's why they asked you to consular confirm copies, okay? Submit that. Please read this side. It's not difficult to understand. If a university requires additional documents like portfolio, you must submit that to the university itself. I'm sure that is when you are submitting the printed document, you will have to add your portfolio to that, okay? Yeah, this side, guys, we are going to skip over. So in case you have to convert your CGPA, maybe if it's not part of this, you have to go through my videos. I did a video on how to convert your grades, and also after you are done, you have to print it out, and I think you have to consular confirm or something. All right, yeah, so please go through my videos. You'll find a video on how to convert your grades to CGPA. All right, and they have also written it here. You can use scholaro.com and west.org, and it's not free. You have to pay for those things. All right. I'm going to skip this side because it's not that important and you can understand it. The most important part was the online aspect of this year's application, and it's not so difficult. You just have to wait on 15th. You just have to fill the forms online, upload the necessary documents. So start, if you have your document already, simply scan them like a consular confirmed copy of your birth certificate, scan it down, of your graduation certificate, scan it down, like just get ready. When it's time, you just upload them, and you can fill the application forms down for now. When it's time, you just copy and paste, okay? Also, when you are writing your name, please make sure it matches your passport, okay, your passport name. It should be the same. Do not mix things up. I'll also make another video on how to fill the forms. When you are labeling the documents, please label at the top right corner, okay? So number 8, high school graduation certificate, consular confirmed. You see they've put a consular confirmed into brackets. It's important, okay? And all documents must be in A4 sized or letter sized document. If a document is smaller than A4 size, attach it to a blank A4 size paper. If a document is larger than an A4 size, fold the documents into an A4 size. All right, guys? Some people also ask me, must the recommendation letter be in an A4 envelope or a small envelope? Please let your recommender put it in a normal official envelope. Seal it and sign across the flap. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so embassy track applicants must check the requirements when filling the desired universities. So please make sure you check all those things. Like I said, if you're applying through embassy track, you can apply to 3 universities. One must be from at least type B university. And now GKS, you can choose 2 universities from type B universities, okay? Here are the evaluation points, guys. This side is not difficult. You can go through this side yourself. Language proficiency is not compulsory. Let's see. Let's just skip this side. This side you can read and understand. I am going to skip this side. Now, scholarship information, period of scholarship. This side too is not difficult to understand. Let's see. These are the benefits of the scholarship, okay? So NID gives tuition. They pay for language. They pay for 5 million Korean won. That is your school fees every semester. And for your language training, they pay for 5.2 million Korean won for the whole year that you'll be doing the language proficiency language program. Also, the airfare, they are going to take care of it. So don't worry about flight expenses. And they're going to give you monthly allowance. These are the monthly allowances that they are going to give to you. When you're doing Korean language program, this is the money they'll give you. So you can just divide it by 12, okay? And the degree programs, you can just divide it by 12 and you see how much you get per month, all right? So all-inclusive subsidy of living expenses, health insurance, Korean proficiency grants, topic application fee, settlement allowance, and degree completion grants. That is all included in your monthly stipend, okay? It all depends on how you are going to spend it. Then those who have topic level 5 or 6 already will be exempted from the Korean language program. Important notes regarding scholarship benefits. Please read this side by yourself. We are going to skip over this side. Contact information. If you need anything, I think this is the email for NID. You can contact them. Also, these are some useful websites that can help you. And this is the GPA conversion table. You can use this to convert your GPAs. And always people ask me, please, how do I contact this university or this coordinator or whatever? These are their information, their contact informations, okay? Maybe Aju University, international admissions. You can email them from here, all right? These are the contact information of them. So please look here. This is the appendix of the guidelines. Look here and you find the contact information of each GKS coordinator, all right? So I'm going to make another video solely based on the documents and how to submit them, okay, guys? And I'm sure it's going to help you. So let's see. If you have any other questions, you can check the FAQs here. I'm sure you'll get some information from here as well. Guys, please, it's not going to kill you to read, okay? Some of you don't like to read. Please read the guidelines and you'll be surprised at how much you can get answers to your questions in here. Also, please watch this video from beginning to the end and listen to what I say very carefully. I am so tired right now. I have had an extremely busy week. You can see in my face yesterday, the video that I uploaded, you could see that I was tired, but I still had to do this for you guys. But guys, when you ask me certain questions like how to delete instructions and those things, those questions, I feel you should know how to do it, okay? And there are certain things you can simply Google, guys. So please, I don't know, try to ask me questions that I have answers to, questions that I can answer to regarding the scholarship, okay? But there are certain things I feel you can Google and just get your answer right away. All right, guys. So I'm going to leave today's video here. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section after you have watched this video from beginning to the end, okay? I am not going to respond to certain things that I feel I have already answered in this video. I am going to create another video explaining the documents properly and how to submit the documents again, because I don't want this video to be extremely long. It's already long, so I don't want to go over again. So please wait for the document, the video on the document. All right. Also, I'm going to make a video on how to fill the forms, put it down. When it's ready, when they are ready to open the online application, you can simply copy and paste in there. Okay, I will explain everything again in a second video, which I will upload by Monday. Okay, so I'm uploading this one today, and I will upload the other one on Monday. So expect that. All right, guys. So I think I'm going to leave today's video here. Let me see if there is anything else that I didn't address. Let's see. Yep. Yeah. I think I have already talked about everything here. If you feel I didn't talk about something, please leave your comments and I will respond to the comments. All right, let's continue the conversation in the comment section. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm going to leave this video here, and whatever other videos I'm going to upload, I'll make sure to post them in the community page so that you can see exactly what is going on the channel. All right, guys. So yeah, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share. Okay, guys. And if you're new here, please subscribe, turn on all your notifications so that you get notified when I upload. So guys, I'm going to leave today's video here. I will see you again soon. Goodbye.